I have no clue what the is in my window or by my window, but there is so much dust. So I just want to apologize if there's, okay, did y'all see that? Like the dust coming in the view? Like, I'm so sorry. But anyways, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sang. What's good with y'all? If you were new, hello. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my 5 what the hell y'all making do this. Anyways, I'm going to be sharing my 5 relationship advices. I've written everything on a good old notebook, highlighted it, and I literally wrote this at like 2 in the morning. So I did a lot of thinking of what I think that I've honestly learned and gone through in my personal relationships. And I feel like these relationship advices kind of go for like dating and stuff like that, but you could use some of them for like in general relationships, like boyfriend and girlfriend, mom and dad, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, some of them can go for in general, and some of them are kind of really specific to dating or marriage, things like that, you know. So yeah, and I just want to say that I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, so don't even come at me, but I have been in 2 serious relationships. My first relationship was like my first boyfriend ever. That relationship lasted for a year, and then my second relationship, it was like 2, almost 3. So it's, you know, kind of been all crazy, but these are the things that I've gone through personally that I think I've learned through, and what I hear a lot of people say, and it's kind of like very true. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Advice number 1 is don't bring your arguments on social media, and give this video a like if you know that couple that, you know, breaks up and then 5 minutes later one of them is like, I'm single, someone hit my line, and then literally not even an hour later and they're like, back together, just kidding, gotcha, psych, I thought we were over. Like, no, I knew y'all were gonna get back together because y'all do this shit like 10 times a week. But whatever. And when you put your arguments on social media, you're kind of just exposing one another, and you're doing it because you're mad. Okay, you're doing it because you're sad. You're not doing it because, you know, you're just not thinking, you know. And when you put your problems out there, you're just kind of embarrassing your relationship, because why would you talk down on your partner or your significant other? Why would you want to talk down, or why would you want other people to talk down on them? And no, if you are on social media and you use social media like daily and you still don't know this, then you need to stop using social media. There's a lot of people on social media who don't know how to mind their own business. So there's a lot of people who you might think don't care but actually do care, who's gonna stick their nose up your business, and who's going to be there every single time you post something stupid or something negative about your relationship. Trust me, they won't forget. And then, like, some people just think that their opinions matter, so they might just put their inputs in, and they're going to say what they're going to say about your relationship. They're going to talk down on your relationship, and that's just going to lead to unwanted inputs, negativity, and you don't want negativity, energy, that sorts of in your relationship. So don't put your arguments on social media, period. No matter what type of relationship, with your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, girlfriend, don't put it on the media, period. Because so many people can see it, and then once you delete it, you think people don't remember, but people still remember. So don't do that. And don't be that couple that breaks up and then says, just kidding, we're back together. Don't do that, because honestly, if you are that, I cannot be friends with you. And I feel like this is a message for all the younger relationships out there. Honestly, if you are breaking up with your partner, just keep it mutual. Not everybody needs to know, because if your dumb goes back, then at least you just know that, okay? Not the whole world, okay? Okay, that was my little spiel right there. But anyways, and not dumb, but if you just keep running back to the same person, honestly, I'm talking to myself right now. But if you just keep running back to the same person and then you put it on the media and then everybody's just like, oh, well, your relationship is so unhealthy. You broke up like 5 times and you're still with him or you're still with her or her, him, you know. So don't be that couple. My second advice is communicate, vocalize, use your mouth, okay, or sign language or whatever you need to talk about your problems. Don't expect your partner to just know what you're thinking. You can't just send, like, I don't know, telepathic waves and then your partner just automatically knows, like, oh my god, you're mad, oh my god, you're upset. Like, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in reality. It might happen in TV shows, but that's not real life because ain't nobody knows you. So and I feel like a lot of people are like, well, you can just tell by my actions. Well, you really can't. You really can't. Like, if you just say something, it'd be easier. So yeah, and if you're that type of person, and I'm honestly this person where you kind of just bottle all your emotions, everything that bugs you, every argument, and you just kind of keep it in this tight bottle, and you don't say nobody because you just think that everybody's gonna know, well, that's false. Because one day you might not think about it, but you're gonna reach full capacity. You're gonna reach your breaking points. You're gonna reach that point where you just gotta explode, and you're gonna start bringing up that happened like 2 weeks ago, probably 3 months ago, you know, things that bother you throughout all this time that you didn't talk to your partner with. It will come up. It will come up. And it will come back, because what goes around comes back around, and it will come back and it will bite you in your ass, because then your partner's gonna be like, well, if it bugged you like 3 weeks ago, how come you didn't say nothing about it? And then you're gonna be like, yes, you know. So just save yourself the energy, just talk whatever bugs you right then and there, talk about it. And it's like, obviously you know that there's a certain time and place for everything, but as long as you say something and you say what's on your mind and what's on your chest and you get it over with, then at least you know, like, okay, you know, we talked about it, this person did this, I did this. You can really reflect on whatever you did, whatever your partner did, and then you could just let it go. My third advice, and I feel like this one might seem kind of small, but it really is huge, is respecting privacy. So obviously it's okay to be open with your family and your friends about your relationship, and it's okay to be talking about, like, oh, like, we do this and we do that, your dates and stuff like that, what you guys do. But there's some things that I feel like you shouldn't be talking about when you're talking with family, when you're talking with friends. There's, especially, let's say your partner went through something personal or went through something traumatic. There's some things you shouldn't talk about because it really isn't your place to be sharing with the whole world, okay? And I specifically say this when it comes to family, is once you say something to them, they will always remember. They will literally remember everything that you tell them, word from word from word. So this is where it also comes down, is like, don't talk negative about your partner when you are with your friends or family, because they will remember what you said, and you think that they won't, but they will use it against you. Because if you argue or something bad is going down or something happens and you're saying like this and that, and then another day you tell them like, oh my god, I love my partner so much, but they're gonna be like, well, weren't you just saying that he was toxic and he was bad and he didn't treat you good, or, you know, like things like that. So be careful what you say, respecting privacy. So yeah, be mindful. And like I said, not everybody needs to know your tea, your junk. There's some things in relationships that are just meant for the both of you to know. So my advice number 4 is, don't limit your partner to their dreams, and don't be that like blockage in the way where you kind of like, oh, you can't go to this school, you can't go here, because that's not cool. Okay, that's not cool, because that's just like me telling you, hey, you want to be this but you can't because I said so. Like, don't be that partner, because I feel like that can be toxic. If they want to go to a different college than you, let them. Even if that means that's putting your relationship on the line, there's some things that you just gotta do for yourself. And know that when you're in a relationship, yes, I mean, a lot of it is with growing with each other, but a lot of it is just independently growing yourself, figuring who you are yourself. And this is for all my younger relationships. I hope you guys know this. Do not, I repeat, do not say or do things that you're gonna do just because your boyfriend or your girlfriend wants you to do. Don't be that person, because in the end you might regret it. You're gonna get yourself through something that, hey, like, I didn't really want to do this, but you know, he asked me or she asked me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Because guess what? It's not gonna end happy. You're gonna end unsatisfied of your decisions. So when you're gonna do something, do it because you want to. Do it because you feel like, you know, hey, sorry, that's your analysis, but feel like, do it because honestly you feel like you need to do it, or you yourself, like, you feel happy to be doing it. Okay. Advice number 5, trust. This is huge, okay, huge. And honestly, if you cannot trust each other, if you have trust issues, if, you know, everything is just like a threat to your throat when you do something, when you go out, when you hang out with friends and things like that, when you're not home and your partner's like constantly up your ass, that's not a good relationship. If you cannot trust each other, if there's always trust issues, you guys are not meant to be with each other unless you work on it. Because honestly, if you cannot trust your partner going here or hanging out with certain friends, then you should not be together. And it shouldn't be about trusting your partner, like that shouldn't even come to play half the time. You should just like, hey, I know my partner well enough, and I know that he or she wouldn't do this if they were put in this type of situation. Okay, like, it shouldn't be about your partner, it should be about other people. Like, okay, my boyfriend wouldn't do this, but other people would like want him to do this, you know? So you just gotta think about, like, I don't know, you just gotta think it through, okay? And if you can't trust each other, then you should really rethink about it, because honestly, I can never, ever be in a relationship where it's just like, you know, every time I wanted to go somewhere, there was always like a knife put up to my throat, because it's like, oh, I don't know who you're gonna hang out with, and I don't, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If I really didn't want to be with you, if I really wanted to cheat on you, I would have been left your ass. But you know what? Okay. Rude. Oh, you're so cool. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and tag somebody you know that needs to watch this, because their relationship is so messed up that they need to watch this to get some education. Anyways, comment, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, and if you like this video, yeah, if you like this video, just watch it. Anyways, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And I want to say thank you so far, because I'm almost to 100 subscribers, and that number might be super small, but honestly that means a lot to me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love y'all, and goodbye.